Good morning, 47. Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre. A financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has made a fortune manipulating global markets by orchestrating disruption to drive stock fluctuations in his favor. However, a recent failed venture left him in dire straits, losing vast sums of both legitimate and illicit capital. In a desperate bid to recover, he has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable. Should Le Chiffre succeed, it will fortify his ability to fuel a dangerous network, an outcome they cannot allow. Be warned, Le Chiffre is calculating and ruthless. He will not go down without a fight. Good luck. "47, I've picked up Le Chiffre on a security feed. It appears that he's in a bit of a pickle. I'm putting you through."
Where's my money?
Wait.
I've waited long enough.
I'll win the game tonight. You'll have your money back. With interest. Say, 50%.
75.
Deal.
Guess you just extended your lifespan. By an hour or two at least. Don't let me down, or I will cut you down like the Albanian pig that you are.
Statistically, it would have been unwise to kill me.
Don't push your luck. I'm sure I can get some satisfaction either way. Go with him. Don't let him out of your sight. Now piss off.
The man threatening Le Chiffre is General Vicente Murillo, Colombian fascist dictator in exile. A nasty piece of work if there ever was one. This could work to our advantage.
So, IO Interactive did once again you could say, a celebrity elusive target, and not only that, it's a crossover with James Bond, meaning that, yep, they're wanting to really promote the supposed to be new coming James Bond game, and by of course bringing in another Danish actor, Mads Mikkelsen, as Le Chiffre. So yeah, Agent 47 and James Bond live in the same location, but this time it seems that it's not James Bond that was sent to deal with the matter, but Agent 47, which is bad news for the Chiffre himself. And of course, the fact that Mads Mikkelsen himself came back to reprise the role, even though with just voice, is just awesome. So yeah, I may believe that this might not be, you could say, really great. It might be real fast, but I tend to get as much a spectacle of this mission as possible, because I think that in these elusive targets, IO has placed much more emphasis on making these missions spectacular and fun, and of course milking as much of the celebrity value of the actors, instead of just we're just gonna make a regular elusive target mission. Yep, the basement is now a hostile area, not just a trespassing, but hostile. Yep, there are guards, and even the basic plot seems to be very much about from the original James Bond novel, which well.
That is Bai Sayun, Hong Kong socialite and heir to the Bai fortune. She has an unquenchable thirst in all manner of speaking. She and Le Chiffre have a past. If she is here, she must have an invitation.
Alright, that would be a great opportunity to get her knocked out with Although, of course, I must also now do some, you could say, tracking and following.
No, not good enough. Do it again.
Okay.
So let's just follow her. Hong Kong socialite. Yeah, very much seems to be an area that, yeah, James Bond would handle it differently. Age of 47 prefers much more, you could say, direct methods in.
What do you want, Timmy?
I wanted to say hi. How you doing? Here to gamble?
It's a casino. What else would I be doing here?
Jeez, just asking. I heard there's a private game tonight. High stakes? Are you going?
Yes, Timmy. I am.
Oh, can I come?
You? You are ridiculous.
Aw, pretty please. You know I'm good for it.
Yeah. You are good for it. But let me give you some advice. This is not a game of fish. These contenders will rip you apart. Including. I gotta get back inside. Nice seeing you again, Timmy.
Hey, how about picking up where we left off last? Afterwards.
I was drunk, and you were the hangover.
Oh yeah.
Some other time then. Cheers.
I wonder, does that guy also have an invite? Yeah, they placed a lot of emphasis on.
What's this? Water? WC Fields. I don't drink water because fish.
Well, it might be that it might. Oh, there's just so much James Bond in this mission, it's just impossible not to be amused and impressed. Hard to say which, of course, is which. Alright. So, there are a couple of bad guys, a couple of armed thugs walking around, patrolling the place. Yeah, they do this kind of swing around. Oh, yep, they walk around in a circle. Not particularly dangerous pattern that way. And there don't seem to be much of other people around here. So let's just grab some unnecessary tools of violence so I can then possibly stir some damage and death and destruction. Ah, and there's of course the drug. And some more useful items to haul around. So let's just now try to find the only one security guard in the whole underground palace. Looks like the henchmen are being quite thorough in. Yeah, we don't want anybody around here. So now I just have to find the locker room with a waiting staff key out clothes, which is right here. And now as I have the waiting staff outfit, I can now just slip into the maintenance spaces and that way solve a slight issue of there being a matter of well, they are those guys. Out the teeth. Action scene in style of Agent 47 instead of anything else. So couple of bad, so though issue caused by those guys. Murillo's security. I guess he had henchmen around. Well, now those guys find themselves in very awkward location in a box. And then they have to worry about why in hell am I in a box. So now let's go and brew her a massive, mighty, powerful, potent drink. She might be really liking to have. Yeah, there she is. Now I can get in here.
You're needed downstairs. I'll take her.
Oh, what a relief. I've got a real bull breaker. Keeps complaining about her martini. And I've tried to tell her that what she really wants is a stirred martini, not shaken.
Don't worry. I got it.
Oh, thank you.
In the bar. Okay, let's add some, not deadly stuff, just the pukey stuff, and mix a martini with that stuff. Let's hope I manage to do it before she comes here to complain. Yep, good timing.
Oh, that other bartender. No hope. I bet you can serve me a real martini. Shaken, not stirred. If you know what I mean.
Certainly. You would be surprised by my talents.
Oh, I'm sure. Look at you, you man, you.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Oh, she didn't appear particularly ladylike in behavior. Now she's gonna be even less ladylike because she's gonna start puking.
This is perfect. Absolutely divine. This is yummy. Just like you. Don't go. I want one more of this.
I'll be right here, mademoiselle.
Now let's just wait. Yep, not particularly classy anymore. That's bad. But the method which works against Viktor Novikov should also work against her.
Oh, I really don't like the sound of that.
Now, Age of 47 is a gentleman. Oh. Take her out, put her in a box.
Congratulations, 47. You have obtained an invitation to the game. Time to put that poker face to the test.
I think Age of 47's poker face is more than good enough. Yep. So, Le Chiffre is unlucky that they didn't send James Bond to do the gambling against here. And of course, time to put on the fancy outfit, not just a regular waiting staff outfit, because Age of 47 does like to look presentable. And they even made quite plain obvious that show that yep, you need to look nice. So just running through it, and luckily also it seems that the Murillo's bodyguard henchmen had intimidated everybody else to leave the place, so it makes sense. But Agent 47 is not wearing his most fancy formal outfit. But then again, he has quite a lot of outfits.
Because I focus.
Alright, it's upstairs and I have the invites. Let's hope that there will not be any friskings, because I would need to drop the gun. So, time to go and prepare to face Le Chiffre, the number.
Looking sharp, my friend.
Oh yeah, and of course it would be in here, the elite rooms.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. I hope you enjoy yourself.
I don't like this. We don't usually have this many important people at one time. This is freaking me out.
Okay, let's just check the recording as well. Not much.
There's Le Chiffre. I think you should introduce yourself.
There's Mats Mikkelsen. Yep, they modeled him very accurately to look like the movie Le Chiffre, like he did about 20 years ago. Can't remember the exact year.
Champagne? Mr. Rieper, I was expecting Madame Pai. I'm sorry to say I'm a little disappointed. She really must know when to say stop. Too much alcohol can cloud your mind. Rieper? Unusual name. Or is that your real name? I've never come across it.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
True. I'm just not fond of unexpected guests. I like to know who I'm dealing with.
Me too.
Shall we begin?
After you.
Absolutely great. I think this is they scripted it so that you have to deliberately choose to lose this game. Of course, deadly poison to that would be really good if I were a waiting staff. But I want to get the spectacle.
If you can beat Le Chiffre, he will be financially destroyed. Then General Murillo will take care of the rest.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
Mr. Smith. I didn't recognize you with your clothes on.
You know each other.
Yeah, we go back, don't we, Mr.
Reaper.
Yes, of course, Mr. Reaper.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening. Shall we continue?
Please do. I'm sorry.
Esteemed guests, welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique. I'm Monsieur Jameson, and I will be your dealer tonight. As per Mr. Le Chiffre's arrangements, we're going to play a cash game of Texas Hold'em poker. Your pre-board chips have been placed on the table before you. The small blind will be Mr. Le Chiffre with 1 million euros. And the big blind will be Mr. Reaper at 2 million euros. Monsieur Rangan.
I'm calling. For now.
Monsieur Smith.
Call.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I'll call.
I'll now deal the flop. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I think I'll bet 4 million.
Monsieur Reaper.
47, your hand is strong. Lure the other players into betting big.
Alright, let's just raise.
The bet is now 8 million euros. Your play, Monsieur Rangan.
I'm out. Fold.
Monsieur Smith.
fold.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
It looks like it's down to you and me, Mr. Rieper. Call.
Time for the turn. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I think I'll bet 4 million.
Monsieur Rieper.
47. Have you noticed Le Chiffre keeps touching his face, like he has a tic? I think he's bluffing. Raise him.
Yep. He's really... Yep. They really added that, yep, this is a spectacle scene. This is not meant to be a serious poker game part of the game. It's spectacle. Great scene, fun scene to play. So let's just put a lot of money in.
8 million euros.
2 pairs.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
Call.
Last community card. The river. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I think I'll bet 4 million.
Monsieur Rieper.
Let's raise more.
Raise.
The bet is now 8 million euros. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I'll call.
Gentlemen, showdown, please. Monsieur Le Chiffre. 4 of a kind.
Oh, he faked the tell. Unfortunate. He has us beat.
Monsieur Rieper.
Okay.
Full house. Monsieur Le Chiffre wins.
Well played, Mr. Rieper. But alas, not good enough.
Okay. Yeah, that...
Okay. You're not a little pale. You should never accept a drink from a stranger.
47. I detect poison on your biomarkers. Le Chiffre's signature poison. Keep calm. We've prepared for this. We have an antidote in the stash point in the parking lot. Now go.
Oh, yep. Spectacle. Action sequence. Time to start running. And I would not have expected that... yep, they wrote a lot of action sequences for the James Bond novel. And the film as well. Which I am not objecting at all, as much as when... As much as I can say that. I wonder how... Well, I hope it's not too... No way to get through there, so now to...
You need to pick up your pace, 47. You have 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I know that. But I can always... Ah, very tight.
That was close, 47. The
Too
Chiffre
close.
will forever be one step ahead. You need a different tactic. I think you need to go after the dealer. Perhaps that's the way to beat him.
All right. And real nice touch that they added that, yep, Mr. Le Chiffre does a fake tail as well. And I thought and that's a combination of awesome and hilarious. And of course I know that some people have played through this game, this mission in about a minute or so, but that would not be fun. There would be no spectacle. You couldn't see all the plot points and stuff that they wrote into the sequence. Nope, it's just it would be just a quite boring sequence of yeah, you're doing stuff. I would say just do some movies and the guy dies. So let's just talk.
Excuse me.
Ah, Mr. Rieper. Ready to continue?
Reaper doesn't exist.
What?
I represent an organization with a considerable reach. It's imperative to us that Le Chiffre loses tonight. We need you to ensure this.
Mr. Rieper, or whatever your name is, don't Say another word. I'm serious.
Let's make use of bribes.
Hear me out. For your services, we will compensate you with the entirety of the tournament pot. That's 250 million euros.
Game fixing is illegal. I could go to jail for just having this conversation. Don't make me call security. Now, go away.
Alright, so let's just make some threats as well. That, yeah, he could, but he might get killed before that happens.
You need to understand. Le Chiffre has to lose tonight. And I will use any means necessary. Is that clear?
What, you have a license to kill?
I don't need a license to kill. I just need a reason. Don't give me one.
You are serious?
Very.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll stack the deck in your favor.
Good. I'll see you at the table. We will be watching you. Don't let us down.
Yes, of course.
Of course, now I could do some, well, I could now just smack down the dealer and the henchman, and generally just cause some mayhem and get violent, but that would not be fun. There would be not much of good spectacle of here. Yep, it's real fun to notice that there's this Interpol, unlucky guy of the Interpol just stumbling around here as well. That I wonder what he is doing here.
Just in time, Monsieur Rieper.
Sorry I'm late. I was a little tied up.
I hope it was for pleasure.
Always is.
Let's begin.
Yeah, the dealer's good with his hands.
Small blind will be Mr. Le Chiffre with 1 million euros. And the big blind will be Mr. Rieper at 2 million euros. Monsieur Rangan.
I'll call.
Monsieur Smith.
Yeah, I'll call.
Monsieur Le Chiffre.
Call.
I'll now deal the flop. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I think I'll bet 4 million.
Monsieur Rieper.
47. We need to lure Le Chiffre into betting big. Call or raise.
Yeah, let's go big.
Raise.
The bet is now 8 million euros. Your play, Monsieur Rangan.
I'll raise.
The bet is at 16 million euros. Monsieur Smith.
Let's raise the stakes.
All right, the bet is now 32 million euros. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
I'll call.
Monsieur Rieper.
All in.
Monsieur Rangan.
I'm calling. For now.
Time for the turn.
Yeah, they scripted it so that you are gonna get a straight flush.
Bet 4 million.
Monsieur Rangan.
Raise.
The bet is now 8 million euros. Monsieur Smith.
You wouldn't believe the hand I got. I'm raising till the cows come home.
The bet is at 16 million euros. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
Call.
Your play, Monsieur Rangan.
Let's end it right here. I'm all in.
The bet is at 16 million euros. Last community card. The river. Monsieur Le Chiffre.
Well, it all comes down to this. All in.
Monsieur Smith.
Oh, what the hell. All in.
Gentlemen, showdown, please. Monsieur Rangan. Flush. Monsieur Smith. Full house. Monsieur Le Chiffre. Full house of aces and sixes.
That's a win. Well done, 47.
Monsieur Rieper. A straight flush. Monsieur Rieper wins the pot. Good game, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it can't be.
I think we should give General Moody you a little visit, don't you?
Just a second. Stacked the cards you must have.
Send my regards to the General.
We should leave right now.
What? Yeah, yes. Yes, of course. Excuse me.
Now, in James Bond film, it would be now the time to it would be now time to intercept Reaper, so Le Chiffre, so he could be then captured, interrogated, and all that kind of stuff. And of course, in the novel and the film, it would be actually something that Le Chiffre would actually intercept Bond, or in this case, Reaper, to basically find out that, yep, what might be going on. But I want to witness this personally.
General,
You better have some good news for me. It's not good, sir. I'm disappointed. I should have taken care of you earlier. At least that way, I could have recuperated some of my money. Now, what to do?
don't do anything irrational. Statistically, you would be stupid to harm me.
The fact that you are still breathing makes me more than rational. As for statistics,
I can still get your money. I can fix this.
the New World Order doesn't have any more time for you to fix this problem. Guess I'll just have to rely on my old continental neighbors.
If you kill me, you won't have anything.
Stop begging. It's pathetic. Goodbye, Chiffre. See you in hell.
Congratulations, 47. Target has been eliminated. Find an exit. Your money is being transferred now.
Well, those guys weren't subtle. Lots of spectacle around here. Of course, they wrote it like that. That yep, this would be the perfect way to play this mission to get the full, complete James Bond spectacle experience of this, with all the necessary scheming and momentary weirdness going on. No even need for to pick up the gun, and only violence was taking out those two henchmen, which was practically unnecessary, but it was fun. So let's just do a little bit of a cunning move and leave through the basement catacombs. Yep, lots of spectacle, direct crossover to James Bond, lot heavy scripting, but it was real fun, and it's quite obvious that Mads Mikkelsen had fun. So, good, very good, elusive target, heavily scripted, but fun. Well, that's what should be. Game should be fun, and there should be lots of humorous spectacle.